Good world. What is up? You are back to the Sneaker Guy podcast. I'm your host, JT the Cool Soul. All right. So today we're going to talk something a little different. Today we're going to talk fashion and we're going to talk sneakers. So we all know sneakers and fashion go hand in hand. You know, like I know, if you got a dope outfit, you damn sure got to make sure your sneakers is dope. If you got on dope sneakers, you got to make sure your outfit is dope. So if you look at it, they both play off of each other and they both go hand in hand. So let's just say you finna go out on a date and you with your girl and you trying to decide like, dang, what should I wear on this date? So let's just say y'all going out to eat. What do you think is considered the perfect sneaker for going out to eat? Don't worry. Your boy JT the Cool Soul got you. The very first thing I think you should select is the I'm on my year 3 while you were sleeping. I mean, it's the perfect sneaker, bro. Like, it's elegant. It got that upstanding look. It's just smooth, clean cut. Now you like, well, what I'm going to get to match with it? So you can go to Shein, get this dope sweater right here. Now, if you look at this sweater, it pretty much plays off of the sneaker. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got that same maroon look on the top. It got that black and that maroon lining in the front. And then it also got like that hit of cream in the middle of the sweater. So I think the sweater and the shoe just play out so perfectly. Now, for me, I love fitted hats. So I would go with this Houston Astros fitted hat, the little shooting star joint. Nah, it's calm, it's sleek, and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, the hat ain't doing too much. Like, that's the last thing you want, because pretty much the majority of what's, big and broad is the sweater. So the sweater is giving you the most attention. And then the sneakers is going to be like, okay, he got on some dope sneakers. Like, it matches the style that's going. So then you just get you some nice black cargo pants, bro. You could also get these off of Shein, which is another dope pickup. Now, mind you, the sweater ain't nothing but like $20. The cargo pants ain't nothing but another, $20. Now, you ain't coming out of much. Only much you probably coming out of really is more so the sneaker if you don't already have it. And a fitted hat, which is another, $60. So all in all, you know what I'm saying? You coming out of a good deal on everything you want to make yourself look dope with a dope sneaker. So to me, this is the style that you put together when you finna go out with your lady. Y'all finna have dinner. Y'all finna have some drinks. I just think this is the best way to go right here. Now, let's say you finna kick it with your homies and y'all just finna either go shoot pool, watch the game and have a drink. Now, for me, I'm gonna go with the Nike Air More Up Tempo, the limestone color. Now, this is a dope sneaker, clean cut, it's cool and laid back. Now, you can also go to Shein again and get this Shearling jacket. Now, I ain't gonna lie. This jacket right here is dope. You know what I'm saying? From that little brown hit in it to the cream color mixed in it. Like, I just think it's gonna make this sneaker look so perfect. Now, you could also go get the same cargo pants, but in the color blue. Because I think the blue gonna stand out more because you also got blue inside of the Nike Air part. Like, that hit of blue with the blue cargo pants gonna make it pop real great. Now you thinking, all right, JT the Cool Soul, what's gonna be the fitted hat? Now, if you know me, I'm a diehard White Sox fan, but I'm not gonna lie. I'ma have to go with this navy blue Yankee hat, bro. Like, this hat just flat out cold, and I just think it's just clean cut and classic, bro. So if you just out with your homies and you got this on, like, it's gonna turn some heads. Like, cats gonna be like, man, them shoes cold. Or even they gonna look at the Shearling jacket and be like, dang, that jacket dope, bro. Where you get it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't always have to break the bank to look dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, fashion has come a long way. It has changed. But once you find your style and your footing, bro, it's kind of easy to match your sneakers with your clothes. Like me, I like that 90s fashion and I like that early 2000s. I'ma always say that was the best era of dressing and clothes. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of still stick to that same formula. So I just find different things that I know gonna look good and still take me back to that era. So with these two different looks I gave you with these two different shoes, yeah, I think it's perfect. Now I'm not saying this is the two shoes you have to choose, but if you looking to go out on the town with your lady, I just think the A Ma Maniére threes is the better route. If you just looking to kick it and hang out, the Nike Air More Up Tempo is the best just kicking it shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like you could just tell both of them play different roles for different things. Now, like I say, fashion and sneakers are, like I said, they one of the same, bro. You can't have one without the other. Like they go hand in hand. Making your sneakers look dope with an outfit is what it's about. Like we can't just be stuck in the times of, oh, I got a dope sneaker. Let me just throw on a t-shirt and some hoop shorts or some sweatpants and call it a day. Like that's cool if you just sitting around, but like I say, if you really going out with your lady, or if you just, like I say, you really kicking it with your friends, y'all going somewhere, I just think you should bring more to your sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say that shows me the difference of the two with people who buy sneakers. Cause you got some people buy sneakers and all they do is just wear t-shirts with it. And that's fine, bro. If that's your thing, that's your thing. But I like to see the cats, you know what I'm saying? When they buying their sneakers, they like, all right, let me go find a hat for it. Cause I know that's like the first thing I do. Or it's like, man, I already know the type of jacket I'm gonna get for this shoe. Some people already have all these stuff planned out for the shoe. Sometimes I do. I go get, the whole layout of outfit before I get to shoot. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how I roll with it. But I mean, I always say that's how you know the type of sneaker person you dealing with the hats they wear, with the jackets or the shirts or the hoodies, like all those different type of things. That's why I say fashion and sneakers, you know what I'm saying? Like just two things that I love, bro. Like the two dope things that you can't have one without the other. I can't keep saying that enough. Like they both go hand in hand and they both play a major part. But let me know what y'all think about, these two looks. Let me know what you think about the look I put with the A Ma Maniére threes. Then also let me know the look that I put together with the Nike Air More Up Tempos. Now, if you think you got a better look for the two shoes, let me know down in the comments, bro. Like, let me hear the fashion looks that you put with it, or what shoes you think you would wear on a date with your woman, or if you just going out kicking it with your homies. Now, we got a lot to discuss, man. Like, we all know the Air Jordan 3s have been going crazy. The cement threes, the black cement threes that came back out. We done seen the fire reds. We seen them do the reimagined threes. And I think it's time for Nike brand and Jordan brand to bring back one of the most iconic threes, at least for me. And that is the True Blue threes, man. Now, this is the 2016 version, which that's the version with the Nike Air on the back. Now, for me, bro, I love the True Blue threes. It's to me one of the more sleeper threes out of the 4 threes. Some people would say the fire reds, but I kind of think it's the True Blue. Like, don't get me wrong, everybody gonna say, oh, the black cement threes, most iconic Air Jordan 3. I won't argue that. You know what I'm saying? It's the godfather when it comes to Air Jordan 3s. Now, mind you, that white cement reimagined 3, still right now, is the best Air Jordan 3 they have redone. Now, when it comes to the True Blue 3s, at the time frame, it was second on my list. I had the black cement 3s at 1, and I had these at 2. But once that white cement 3 reimagined came out, I instantly bumped that up to number 1. Now, when it comes to the True Blue 3s, I would like to see them bring these back out and redo them in the reimagined form, the same way they did the white cement. Like, I think the leather on here could have been way better. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the greatest. We all know the elephant print on this one is way more higher than the white cement 3s reimagined. It's cut lower. So I would like to see them redo the elephant print, cut it lower. I definitely would like to see them, put that age look on it. Cause I think, for me, I think it's going to pop way better on the blue almost than it did on the white cement threes. I think it's gonna have a better look because that blue gonna push it out more. Now they definitely gonna have to redo this leather because I mean it's okay, but if you go back to the 2011 version of the shoe, and we talking about with the Jumpman logo, that leather was way better. You know what I'm saying? And I would have thought like, okay, this 2016 version, the leather gonna be either just as good or better. And I ain't gonna lie, I low key think it was worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is such a classic shoe that, yes, I think it needs the reimagined form. And no, I don't need it to be nothing crazy. You could do it exactly how you did the white cement threes reimagined. Because I always say that's the best reimagined we've ever seen. So imagine seeing that on this. Imagine if they was to fade this blue out. You know what I'm saying? To just make it have a more ashier tone look. Like I just think go all out with this one, even a little more than you did with the white cement threes. Now, here's a crazy story about this shoe. Now, if you know me, I'm not a reseller. Like, that's not my thing at all. But there have been two shoes that I've sold in my lifetime. And this shoe happened to be one. Now, I had the 2011 version. Now, at the time, I had a homie and he used to always be like, bro, if you ever sell some shoes, bro, like shoot them my way. I'm just like, bro, I'm not a reseller. Like that ain't what I do. I just buy shoes. He's like, bro, I get it, but eventually you're gonna want to sell something out of your collection. I'm like, bro, probably not. Okay, come to find out, I kind of did. So when I found out these was coming out, like I said, I had the 2011 version. Now my 2011 version was still clean. Like I probably during that time frame may have worn 3 times at best. You know what I'm saying? But with me, bro, I always keep my shoes spotless, even after wearing them. So he was like, bro, you getting them 2006 version? I'm like, man, yeah, I'm getting them. I mean, of course I am. He like, so do you want to sell your old pair? I'm just like, man, no. So at first I kept telling him no. But then after a while, I was like, man, I know for a fact when I get this 2016 version, I'm not gonna never wear the 2011 version. So I was like, all right, bro, I'll sell it to you. And I sold it to him for the dirt. Cause just off the strength, I'm like, he my homie. I'm just popping him off just to get, some money to put towards the 2016 version. So I was like, all right, bro, just give me 150. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool enough. Now, man, you ain't heard about nobody either selling no Jordans for 150. We talking about some real retros for 150 or even getting a pair for 150. So I sold them to her for the 150, took that money, put the rest of it with it, got the 2016 version. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. When I first got this shoe and opened that box, I was like, oh, I regret selling that 2011 version, bro. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I love it because it had the Nike Air on the back. But it was just like, if I go leather for leather, material for material, I just think the 2011 version was so much better. And that's why I'm just like, okay, now you bring like, I need a redo. You have to redo these now. Cause I'm not saying that this shoe is horrible, but I'm just like, it could have been way better. Like, I know if we was to get a newer version of this, let's just say, and I'm just going off of what I like. If we can get it in the reimagined form of the white cements, then I'm just like, bro, this is gonna look amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if done correct, it might can beat out the white cement. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't had the black cement in my hands yet to know how those are. Some people say they like it, some people say they don't. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna eventually find out. But I just really want to see this shoe get another go, man. Like, and I don't even think it's a lot of people who don't even like the True Blues. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't even count it in their threes. You know what I'm saying? Which that's crazy to me. Like, this is a special shoe, bro. Like, honestly, if Jordan was wearing all-star shoes at that time frame, like, this really would have been considered the all-star shoe for him, which we all know in 88, he wore the white cements in the dunk contest. Then he turned around and wore the black cements in the actual All-Star game, which I wish they would have made this shoe and he would have wore this, because then it would have had so much of a more significant story like the other two do. You know what I'm saying? But I really like the True Blue. Like I say, at the time, I had it as the number two as greatest Air Jordan 3s ever. But right now, it's at number three. Until y'all give me a new version, which I think that should be. I'm not gonna say 2025. We got way too many sneakers already in 2025. So this is the last thing I want to see come out. You can do this in like, I say 2027. I don't even want to say 26, because I think 26 is gonna already be full. But if we can get a newer version of this in 2027, I think it'll be dope. Because this elephant print is real high and real thick. They do gotta cut this down, so they do gotta put, you do gotta put better leather on here. Because like I say, it's still an OG. You know what I'm saying? And I think it needs to be in its best OG form that we can ever see, bro. But y'all let me know, man. Is the True Blue 3s a slap on 3? Is it a shoe that y'all like? Do y'all got it as, if we just saying Air Jordan 3s, is it considered a top two out of the OG? So we saying black cement, white cement, these, and fire reds. Like, where would you rank this out of the four of the threes? You know what I'm saying? Like, is this something you want to see come back? Or you just like, nah, bruh, they only got to bring these back? Because what's crazy is, I don't even think people are going to go crazy over it. Like, at the time in 2016, this shoe was like easy to get. Like, it still was sitting on the shelves, you know what I'm saying? When I got mine, like, they wasn't nothing that was hard to get. They didn't sell out like crazy, but I still think it's a classic shoe. It definitely needs a rego, and it needs to be done in, its greatest form that you could ever put in there, bro. But let me know what y'all think about the True Blue 3s, man. Is it a shoe you want to come back? Or you just like, nah, let it rest? Let me know. All right, man. It's been a nice little dope episode, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, subscribe, man. Hit the, come to the channel, man. Be a part of the congregation. I always tell you that anytime, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this has been another great episode of the Sneaker Guy Podcast. I'm your host, JT the Cool Soul. I'm out.